Whether you're making a travel journal for yourself as a gift or you want to sell travel journals, this video is going to give you the tips and suggestions you need. Plus, using tools like Canva makes it super easy to create a journal for personal or commercial use and do it quickly. You can even use our templates to make it even easier. In this video, we'll talk about why you or your customers might want to keep a travel journal and the great benefits of doing so. We'll have tips for designing your travel journal with easy-to-use tools and templates, your options for printing your travel journal, and which to use depending on what your objective is with creating your journal. And of course, how to get our journal and writing prompt templates to make it even easier. A travel journal is a written record of a person's experiences, observations, and memories while exploring new places. People keep travel journals to capture the essence of their journeys, document their adventures, and create personal keepsake that allows them to relive their travels and share their stories with others. Some pages you might include are, a travel wish list or a daily diary of a specific trip. Pages for things I learned or exciting things I saw, and lots of places for photos or to attach other keepsakes. Some prompts that you might include in a travel journal is, describe the most memorable moment today. Capture the local flavors you experienced. Reflect on a cultural difference you observed. Share an unexpected discovery on your journey. Document your feelings at a significant landmark. How deep you want to go is up to you. Make your either you or your customer or the person you're giving the travel journal as a gift, you can make them think more deeply about it, or it can just be a simple record of things. Our Canva template makes it easy, as you've got a cover you can completely customize and some unique page templates to work with. Journaling is a very personal thing, so it's up to you what you want. Some people prefer free writing pages, some want simple writing prompts, and others want more structured pages. Maybe what you want is a combination of all those things. So I'll come back to editing the Canva journal in shortly. But we also, to come up with prompts to include in your journal, we have a 300 prompt collection that you can also pick up. They range from, very simple 1 or 2 word prompts to just, get people to think. And they, and then range to more guided prompts. Now let's take a closer look at working in Canva. I'll be using our template here, but whether you use this template or you use Canva or not, I think you'll find some useful things, some Canva tips and ideas for creating an awesome travel journal. So one thing I wanted to show you if you are new to Canva is there is the grid view here at the bottom right where I clicked, and that will show you all the pages. You can put them in different order. You can delete things. This is a little placeholder page we have to let you know that these are kind of blank templates that you can edit or keep or not. Okay, so let's go back. And to start with, let's look at the cover. And we should, I want to show you one thing too that will come in handy no matter what pages you're working on. Whenever you click position here, position and layers, you can see all the elements that are on the page, and that's going to be very useful to you. See, as you can see, there's all these, it lets you select certain things. Sometimes when things are in front of each other, it's hard to get at. So it really gives you an overview of what this page is all about. Obviously you can change the fonts here, call this travel journal, whatever you'd like. One thing I'd like to show you is instead of the yellow background, perhaps you want to put something else back there and set it as a background. One thing you can do is look up photos, maybe tropical beach. And we'll look at photos, I think, as a background. I mean, there are some nice pictures that might work well, actually, too, that would work well as a background. But photos tend to be good for backgrounds. Maybe we will just go ahead and use this one, not overthink it too much, as this is just to generate ideas for you. So once you've clicked and put it in there, you click and you choose set image as background. I think that one looks a little strange maybe with that there, but let's just run with it for now. And you can make it a bit lighter. That actually probably looks a bit nicer. It lets the travel stand out. You can also, obviously you can change this font, change the wording, whatever you'd like to do. But another thing that Canva does that's pretty cool, when you go to change the color, it actually picks up the colors of the photos there. So you could sort of make it a bit more matching to what you have there. And once you change the color of the font in one place, or that color on this document in one place, you can go change all, and then it'll change all. It does change the entire document. I don't believe that yellow color is in any other page, but it's just something to keep in mind. Obviously, you could change this icon if you wanted, or just run with it like that. Then we have some blank pages that you could put, they can put their own title, you can put some writing prompts, of which we have quite a few, as you know. And maybe, there's so many different things you could do with the travel journal. It could be lots of space to put pictures in, paste them in, or, keepsakes and things like that. Or it can be about writing and exploring, how travel makes you feel, and making it sort of a personal development exercise. You could turn this weekly planner page into like a travel itinerary. And you might want to add a line to put what trip it's for, because they could have this, a travel journal could be just for one particular trip, or it could be like a travel, it could be a bigger journal where they keep track of all their travels. Or it could be quick travel reflections. So if you're kind of going deeper with the topic, here they could just, while they're on their vacation, they could fill this out. And it's always good to have instructions too. They could fill out, thoughts on each day. And then you could have extra pages more like this with prompts that kind of help them explore, like, things like, what the experience was, like how it made you feel, what did you learn about the people, what did you learn about history, all these different things that you could expand on and give them ideas to write about. You can also, if you want, like what we do, actually I'm going to show you that in the next one. We also have this like to-do list, so we could make this a travel goals page. And maybe these topics could be places, experiences, like, what they want to experience. And then they can just jot down their thoughts. People, like what you want to learn about the people, or what people you want to meet. Maybe people want to meet like more local people as opposed to being stuck in tourist mode. Culture, and then maybe this would be the location. Just drag that so it's, or destination maybe. Doesn't matter. Here you could change colors. So we could like match this up with this blue, and we could do change all again. And again, you would have to look at the rest of the document to make sure. You might want to change this font to a black or a darker color, since it will probably show up a bit better than the white. You could also make this lighter and perhaps move the font a little. Maybe if you made it lighter, a white font would look kind of nice. Another thing you can also do is put like some images in here. And of course you got to keep this in mind. Like if let's just throw this in there. Show you what I want to get done, and then I'll explain. Then you just lighten it up, so it would be like in each one. course, it doesn't always have to be tropical. Airplane. Let's not give this too much overthinking thought. And you could fill in obviously all of them. Now you want to be careful with this. Like if you're going to be printing it yourself, or your customers are going to print it themselves, so you're, a digital download, you might not want to add all this stuff because that's going to use up a lot of ink on the printer. If you're getting it professionally printed, it won't make as much difference. The difference between color and black and white, there will be a price difference in that, but overall it doesn't actually matter how much ink you use. It's whether you choose the color or not. You can also find new templates through Canva as well. I usually add a page because sometimes it will overwrite. I don't know why. Sometimes it asks you if you go and choose another design, it might overwrite, and sometimes it asks you if you want to overwrite. So anyways, to be sure, I do that. As you can see, I was searching for travel. Sometimes it's hit and miss on finding like good templates that people have already made for the theme. In this case, we see a lot of covers, but sometimes when you click through, they'll have more than like one page. So let's have a look in here, like travel itinerary. So they have like this page, which would be quite a different style than that, but you can always, update the fonts, change the stuff, maybe update your colors to match here. Travel bullet journal. See, they have other ones when you go through as well, changing it. But it gives you ideas for layouts for other stuff as well. These are very color heavy, so that's something to be, keep in mind how you're going to be planning to print it. We chose very simple designs so that because most of our customers tend to do digital stuff, and we wanted to keep it simple.
When it comes to printing, you can, you have a few options. You can print it yourself and place it in a binder, which is nice because it's inexpensive, but it also allows you to easily add pages and put them in the order you want. So if you're like repeating certain pages, you can put them all together. If you sell journals, many customers love printable journals for this very reason, and you can just sell them as a download. You can also have them printed locally, if it's just for your, like as a Staples or some local print shop, if it's for your own use or a small run of gifts for friends or clients. Canva also has printing options, and places like Staples can do the comb binding for you and actually bind it up for you as well if you prefer. Now, if you're shipping and printing for customers using a print-on-demand service like Printify, Printful, Guten, or Lulu, probably makes more sense because they'll print your journals and ship them as you make orders. So, and it's can be an automated process that gets incorporated into the platform you're selling from. If you'd like to make easy work of creating your journal, we do welcome you to grab the, ready to publish or edit journal, Canva journal, and the 300 writing prompts that can help you put together a more custom journal. The links are at the end of this video and in the description, and we look forward to helping you make your most awesome journal.